Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Here we are. Here we are at the ESGS 2015. My name is Chuck, and together we have.
Hi, I'm Zadkiel.
Pumphrey from Aksayan Arena.
I'm Pathra.
Waiting Moon. Waiting Moon.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Hearthstone, but first of all, my question for Winning Moon is: what do you think is the state of the meta right now?
With Patron gone, I think probably Paladin's the strongest. And I don't know. The rest, I'm still not sure about.
The strongest deck.
Paladin.
Secret Paladin.
Not sure about the rest.
So,
Well, personally, I think Druid is also on top, like the Paladin deck, because when Druid it is a very safe class. It has no direct counters, and it can beat anything with its crazy draws with Innervate.
Yeah, everyone can argue that Druid is pretty much 50 or above against every other matchup. So it's a decent deck. I mean, it's one of the best decks out there. But I think when we're talking about the best deck right now, it's absolutely Secret Paladin. Because of the consistency and it's like Patron. When Patron was the top dog of the tournaments, you can't just bring 3 decks to counter Patron because one of them's gonna fail. Almost every time. Right now, that's the state of Secret Paladin. So hopefully meta will change on another expansion. Who knows?
how about the weakest deck right now?
What?
What's the weakest hero or deck right now?
Well, we all know since early beta that the weakest class is Shaman. And we all know Pumpy has a thing for Shamans. What can you say about the Shaman state right now?
Well, first of all, I would like to disagree completely that ever since beta, not really. There was a time where Shaman was actually the best deck. Yeah, there was a short period in season 3 and 4.
But
Season-
right now,
Yeah.
I agree with Chuck. It's the weakest.
So right now, you both agree that it's the weakest. Actually, I look at the weakest as to be a rogue, maybe. Yeah. No, maybe Shaman and rogue. A toss-up between the two. But yeah, not much I can say about it. I like playing Shaman. I still play it up to now in tournaments and ladder. I'm struggling, but I'm gonna make it work. Maybe, somehow, someday.
I agree with the Shaman as the weakest deck, and there's nothing I can say about Shaman. So, I'm sorry, Pumpy.
But all of us are playing Legend Ladder, the 4 of us guys. How about you, Pathra? What rank are you in now?
My highest rank ever. It's only 8.
Okay, how's rank 8 meta like?
I mean, I encounter like Dragon Priests, Handlocks, Zeus, of course, Secret Paladin, Control Warrior, Aggro Druids also is a new thing right now. I see a lot of. Yeah, that's pretty much the meta. What's it like in Legendary though?
I think Legend Ladder
It's about the
is
same. It's about the same. Depends on the day. Like one day it'll be all Control Warrior. The next day, a bunch of aggro decks. It's always changing.
Yeah, there was last week that I had 4 straight Rs but nothing but Secret Paladin and Aggro Druid. So I hit Legend with Freeze Mage. Because it was straight just the 2 decks. I've been queuing up with just the 2 decks for like 4 hours. So it's basically the same but more consistent than before. Because before it was like either Patron or counter the Patron. Right now it's just Secrets and Aggro Druid. What do you think, Chok?
Yeah, I agree that meta differs like every 12 hours. Yeah, after 12 hours, you'll observe that decks become different, and now you should play to counter those decks, the stronger decks. And when you're playing in Legend Ladder and you want to climb up, you have to change your decks every time.
Yes, Pathra. It's an advice from the Legend players. So that you can improve your rank.
What about you? What's your rank?
I'm also a Legend player.
What?
I'm in Legend rank
Oh.
every season.
So maybe talk about tournament meta. I mean, this is the first LAN tournament after Patron nerf for us. Actually, it's even online. We didn't attend any online tournament after Patron nerf. Like, this is our first tournament after the Patron nerf. What's the main difference? Because I was bringing a lot of Patron during the Patron meta. So right now for you guys, what did you see as a huge difference after post-Patron nerf?
Post-Patron, we observed that everyone's playing Secrets Paladin. Well, not me too, but every game, it's like 5 out of 8 games, it's always Secret Paladin. What do you think? What do you think, Wayne?
I saw a lot of Control Warrior, much more than Paladin, I think. It's almost like it didn't change. Like, the decks a lot of people were running were decks that were good against Patron. Like Handlock, Mid-Range Druid, and Control Warrior. It's almost like people just decided to play what they were playing before. Like the Patron nerf never happened. And I didn't really understand why you would bring Handlock in a meta like this, because its main use was to counter Patron.
That's what's good about nerfing, nerfing the Warzone Commander or deleting the Patron deck. Because before, like everyone plays Patron. Even me as a Patron player, I love to bring Patron deck in tournaments. But now, there's a lot of variety in the players' decks, and it's fun to watch other people play like Echo Giants Mage, Rogues, and other classes. And I think the change was good, but that's just me. I don't know for other people.
If you guys could nerf the Secret Paladin, what exactly, how would you nerf it to make it a bit more balanced?
You don't need to nerf it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
nothing?
Well, I can't decide yet if it's broken, as Miracle Rogue and Patron Warrior. But it's so strong right now that maybe it warrants a nerf or at least a counter from the next expansion. But if I were to nerf the card Mysterious Challenger, I guess turn it into 5/5 and just play 3 secrets. Not sure. I play the deck, so I like the deck a lot, but I think maybe that's the first step to it. Who knows? Maybe they will just add a card that destroys secrets for every class. So we'll see next expansion.
Yeah, Mysterious Challenger as a card is really OP in my opinion. But the good thing about it is that Paladin Secrets are really bad to begin with. But if you put Mysterious Challenger in a mage class, for example, I think it's pretty damn good. So yeah, I agree. Make it a 5/5, then we're all good.
I think buffing the Mysterious Challenger to 7/7 would actually, in a way, nerf the Mysterious Challenger because you can BGH it. Because at 6/6, you can't do anything about it unless you have the right answers.
Well, just to add a bit more to that, I would rather nerf Dr. Boom than Mysterious Challenger. Actually, right now, I would rather nerf Boom.
But observing our meta right now, do you think it's still worth it to recreate a Patron Warrior without the Warzone commanders? You think it's worth it?
Maybe. I mean, Patron's still really good if you can get the perfect turn 5 after like a Death's Bite, Grim Patron Interrage. It still beats a lot of decks. Yeah, I mean it'd be a lot less flexible. Like certain matchups would be almost impossible, but the matchups that Patron was good at, it'll still be good at.
I don't think it's worth it to recreate Patron. Honestly, because you're going for a value deck. Basically, you're going for a mid-range value deck. There's a lot of mid-range value decks that you can rather play than Patron. Like Dragon Priest, mid-range Paladin, the non-secret type, or just go with Druid. I mean, if you're gonna go with that archetype, there's a lot of archetype that's way better than just Patron value.
Well, Sixto got rank 3 legend using the Patron, so we don't know. Maybe it's still there. Maybe it's still competitive. We just don't know what the right cards are. But certainly, there's no more crazy 40 damage, 50 damage combo from Frothing Berserker anymore.
I'm just sad that I never got the chance to play Patron Warrior.
You still have a chance.
No, it's not the same anymore.
Well, I've seen a lot of pros trying to rebuild it.
Yeah.
Like
Sixo,
Sixo, Colento, Nairia, I believe, is trying to.
It's too early to say. Like it could still be really good.
Still
I mean,
early.
if I had more time to test it, I might have actually brought it to this tournament. Maybe next tournament.
Yeah. So I'm curious, Pathra, who are the pros that you are watching on stream?
I watched Strife Crow. I don't know why, because I think I just encountered him on YouTube when I was searching certain decks. I saw Strife Crow. I watch Reynad because his streams are so funny and he's so salty all the time. It's funny, yeah. And I've watched Eloise once, Forsen once, and Kibler once. But that's basically it. I think those are the only pros I know of. Do you guys watch any pros?
Well, I used to watch Trump a lot when I was new, because he teaches a lot of good stuff for the newbies. So, but after that, I pretty much just go with anyone who's climbing ladder. Any streamer who's climbing ladder, I just watch him. I mean, climbing legend ramp. Yeah.
I watch Forsen stream a lot. Basically because the Twitch chat is really cancerous and entertaining at times, you know? So I don't watch other streamers a lot. I'm not there to learn or scout other decks. The entertainment really gets me. So Forsen stream is good for me.
For those who don't know, Forsen is one of the biggest Hearthstone streamers alive, and try to watch the stream and let's see how it goes.
When a new month comes along, what decks do you guys play for the ladder? Is it Secret Paladin from start all the way to Legendary? Is that what you guys do?
For me, I usually start my ladder season by playing the class that has the least wins, all except for Paladin. If I'm having a class who's gonna hit 500 wins, I want to get the golden class. But in any case, I like trying new decks every start of the season. I usually hit legend on the second week, because the first week I try a lot of classes, a lot of decks. But I don't know about you guys.
It depends. I try to play everything. It depends on what people are playing. I mean, it's not like every start of the season is the same. Like, sometimes it'd be, usually the fastest way to climb, if you really want to climb, is to play an aggro deck, just because the games are faster. I mean, if you just want to get like a 10 win streak or something. But, I don't know. It's not always a race. Like, sometimes I just test decks.
I have a question. When do you guys think is the easiest week to climb the ladder? At the start of the month, or at the end of the month, or in the middle?
Of course, if we're talking about which is easier, for sure the end of the month is easier than the start, right? It's like when I start at the very start of the month, I feel like a lot of pros are scattered around. So, I mean, I matched up with Kibler, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my viewers were telling me on my stream, oh my god, that's a pro. And I was like, really? What? So, yeah.
I think the easiest is third week. The first week is where most of the pros are scattered. Second week, some of them don't get to legend yet. And they're hovering around 5 to 1. And third week, the last week of the month is kind of hard because a lot of casual players are trying to hit legend. And they're making the right plays at the right time. Yeah, and third week is when people are lazy, and I think that's the easiest.
Well, I try to reach legend within the first week because I always spam arena. Because I don't put my money on the game yet, or I never paid for anything in the game. So I try to just hit legend early and then spam arena and then try to hit top 100 within the last week. So yeah, that's pretty much the most of the month. That's pretty much my format for climbing the ladder.
The last week.
So that's for the weeks. But how about servers? Which is the toughest server to play in? There was a long debate that it was NA. Some people go with EU. But I have no idea which one is better.
Well, I've always been playing on NA, only because my friends have told me, like, the NA servers have all, like, the YouTube, the streamers, and I don't know, I like it, so.
It's either NA or EU. It's definitely not Asia because Asia has the fewest players. Even Zixo did the experiment on which server is hardest, and most of the pro players just hit legend in Asia easily. So it's a toss-up between NA or EU.
I never played on the other servers, so I can't really say. But if I had to guess, I think NA must be NA is the strongest.
Well, I have no idea as well. But one friend told me that EU players are friendlier compared to NA players. Like, they add you after the game and they teach you that, hey, why did you do this? You should have done this or that. But when any players add you after the game, they just rage on your face and like they're very salty and all. So, I don't know.
Well, looking at BlizzCon this year, all of the top players from NA, like Strivecrow, Firebat, and Reynad, Amaz, they didn't make it. They didn't make it to this year's BlizzCon. But EU's powerhouses, Nairia, Life Coach, Thais, all made it. That's why I'm guessing if EU might be better.
But isn't it like four from Americas and 4 from EU? Isn't it balanced? The number going to BlizzCon? It's 4-4. So it's just not the American representatives aren't as well known.
Yeah.
It's purple and who are the others?
So as a closing question for everyone, for the next expansion, what are you most waiting for? New cards, new classes, new adventures? What's the new thing that you want for the game to have?
Well, I want something else. Every time we just have new cards. So I want another dimension, new class, a new mechanic, like environment mechanic. When cast environment spell, all the ice minions or the water minions get extra buffs, or something like that. Something new, a new mechanic, not just a new card or another expansion.
I think I would want more like dragons and like other decks. Because like right now the best dragon deck is Dragon Priest. Because they have like that Wormus. Yeah. And I mean the Warrior Dragon is also good because of certain cards from that class. But I'd like other cards so that other classes could have dragon decks too. And I also want to see more hero, you know, like how the mage has Maldive, and I want to see the other classes have their other alternative heroes.
Maybe some buff to shaman. Maybe for Poppy.
Well, I like to see a tournament option.
Yeah, I agree.
An in-game tournament option so you don't have to get any third-party softwares or whatever, and more classes, deck slots in the collection. That's all we want to see.
Well, I agree with the tournament mode, like a custom room game mode. Like you can lock your deck on a custom room, so you cannot change the deck anymore. So that way, they can just give a lot more deck slots to the casual players, because the tournament deck slot should have been locked in the first place. Like, yeah, custom room mode for tournaments.
So that's it for us. Again, my name is Chalk, together with
Zadgiel.
Pompey from ACA, Axion Arena.
And I'm Pathra.
And I'm Winnie Moon.
Bye, thank you.